Alright, so I notice there are DPC materials being sold on the market which they sell them as half. Okay, so in this case the full DPC was cut into half. You can see the curve here. So I think this is the 30 DPC, and it was cut into half to form exactly 5 inches, right? And I assume this will be sold for 5-inch block, right? But the whole idea of a DPC is to lay it such that there will be excess on both sides, just so that even when there's a shift, it will still be fully covered. And after you install it, is then that you trim off the excess, right? But in trying to cut corners, I think someone bought it and they figured they could cut it into half and sell both separately and be able to top up the amount and make a lot more than sell it into pieces, right? So you need to pay attention. When you are buying a DPC, they normally come in full roll, and it's either 22.5 centimeters, 22.5 centimeters, or 30 centimeters. Those are the two. Okay, so whenever you buy one like this, and assume it wouldn't be covered or packaged. So when you buy a new DPC, it's supposed to be packaged and covered with a label and everything on it. So whenever you find this, don't buy it, okay? And if you buy a full roll and you try to cut it into half, so for example the 30 and you try to cut it into half, so the 30 I believe half of it will be like 15 or 6 inches, exactly 6 inches. And even if you use it for a 5-inch block, you just have a very small excess of to manage it to get it to align. And definitely with construction being rough, whenever there's a small shift, it is not going to be fully covered, right? So if you try to cut corners, especially like I always say, to not cut corners on the structural component of your building. You can change your tiles, you can change your paint if you buy cheap, but then the structural component like rising down protection can never be fixed. Okay, so try and do it 100% to the specification. Do not cut corners. And if you find a DPC like this being sold on the market, don't buy. Buy a full roll and use it according to the specification. Don't cut corners.